Welcome back to Let's Play Dragon Age Inquisition. I'm Subponikit Poster, and today we're continuing on in the Temple of Mythal.
I see the Red Templars have already encountered the Temple's Guardian.
Haha.
They hurt themselves for years to get stronger, but they still die so easily.
Perhaps we shall fare better.
It's an interesting corpse in that it replenishes your supplies like a cache.
It's sealed. Corypheus's lackeys managed to open it. Perhaps the altar holds a clue.
And the altar's below us, but we're gonna head over here for a little detour. Fen Harel. He's basically the Loki of the Elven Pantheon.
Something wrong? It depicts the dread wolf, Fen Harel. In Elven tales, he tricks their gods into sealing themselves away in the beyond for all time. Setting Fen Harel in Mythal's greatest sanctum is as blasphemous as painting Andraste naked in the chantry.
My clan set statues of the Dread Wolf outside our camp. They're meant to frighten harmful spirits.
Perhaps. I thought the ancient elves above quaint superstitions.
For all your knowledge, Lady Morrigan, you cannot resist giving legend the weight of history. The wise do not mistake one for the other.
Pray tell, what meaning does our elven expert sense lurking behind this?
None we can discern by staring at it.
You two look like you're about to kiss when you argue.
'Tis time we pressed forward.
Agreed.
Bring Solus along, if for no other reason than he's a shit to Morrigan, and it's funny. And here's our altar. And a cutscene!
It appears the temple's magics are still strong.
Ancient Elven. I can't make out much.
Atishor vir Abalasan. It means enter the path of the Well of Sorrows.
There is something about knowledge, respectful or pure. Shiven. Shivenen. 'Tis all I can translate. That it mentions the well is a good omen.
At least we know the Well of Sorrows was important.
Supplicants to Mythal would have first paid obeisance here. Following their path may aid entry.
And so we have a tile puzzle.
Step on it.
'Tis a ritual, not a barred door. There is more here than earthly treasure.
You just have to step on each tile once. And that will unlock whatever.
Well done. Let us see what awaits.
That's not important. Door is glowing blue.
them off!
Well, come on, hold us off. You wonder if the people that fucked up get assigned to interfere with butts and crew duty.
Come on, we might catch them.
Hold a moment. While they rush ahead, this leads to our true destination. We should walk the petitioner's path as before.
People are dying outside while we stand here. If we use the tunnel, more of our soldiers can flee.
In this case, I must agree with the witch. This is ancient ground, deserving of our respect.
You see the urgency? We cannot find the Well of Sorrows unprepared.
Well, fuck, if even Solus agrees with Morrigan, we
don't know
probably
what's
ought to
behind
do
those
it.
doors. They might have a reason for going another way.
Had they the option, they would have proceeded. That must lead to their goal.
Their goal. Or yours.
There is a danger to the natural order. Legends walked Thedas once, things of might and wonder. Their passing has left us all the lesser. Corypheus would squander the ancient power of the well. I would have it restored.
I wasn't expecting your answer to be so romantic.
Trust me, your surprise is matched only by my own. Mankind blunders through the world, crushing what it does not understand. Elves, dragons, magic. The list is endless. We must stem the tide, or be left with nothing more than the mundane. This I know to be true. I read more in the first chamber than I revealed. It said a great boon is given to those who use the Well of Sorrows, but at a terrible price.
What exactly did that altar say about the Well of Sorrows?
Like most elven writing, it was insufferably vague. The term I deciphered was Halam Shivanas, the sweet sacrifice of duty. It implies the loss of something personal for duty's sake, yet for those who served at this temple, a worthwhile trade.
Nothing's ever easy.
What sort of curse should we brace ourselves for if we use the well?
'Twould be easier by far to advise you of a curse. This price is not so well defined. My priority is your cause, but if the opportunity arises to save this well, I am willing to pay the cost.
And gain what?
That is what we must discover. The rituals may point the way.
And if you want to, you can just jump down the hole right after Samson and skip all of the other stuff.
Will you abandon these rituals, Inquisitor? Think carefully. There is no return once we leap after the Templars.
But we're gonna go the long way around. And Morrigan is notoriously selfish, but she's spot on here about how people act in Thedas, where if they don't understand it right away, they just shit it all up. Had a little cut because one of my teammates bumped into me, not Solus this time, and knocked me onto the wrong goddamn floor tile. The first time I did this puzzle, I didn't notice that lever, and boy, it took me a minute to figure out what the fuck I was doing wrong.
Time to proceed to the next
Yes, let's.
The ritual is complete.
We are close. There is but one more path.
And scattered throughout the temple, you'll find these mosaics for the gods in the Elven pantheon. And each one gives you a little bit of background. We saw something similar to this in Exalted Plains and all of the Dalish ruins. And this puzzle's a little bit different in that it's a two-parter, and the puzzle won't reset if you jump outside of the area. The other ones will. It also doesn't matter where you start or end up as long as all of the floor tiles are lit. Thought I'd fucked up there for a second.
Everything is lit.
The whispers are louder.
Come, let us see if...
Who is this meant to be?
Fallon Dean, overseer of funerals and guide to the elven dead. I have heard the Dalish invoke him on their deathbed, or before quests from which they expect no return.
Who's this guy?
My clan's hunters asked for his blessing when we fought bandits. Our keeper taught them the prayers.
I do not believe they sing songs about Fallon Din's vanity.
So let's know some dirt.
You must have a legend for us.
It is said Fallon Din's appetite for adulation was so great, he began wars to amass more worshippers. The blood of those who wouldn't bow low filled lakes as wide as oceans. Mithal rallied the gods once the shadow of Fallon Din's hunger stretched across her own people. It was almost too late. Fallon Din only surrendered when his brethren bloodied him in his own temple.
He sounds like a real champ.
My clan never told a story like that about Fallon Din.
The further the Dalish spread, the further their stories branch and grow. Never mistake them for arbiters of true elven culture.
It's not disrespectful to rob a temple, is it?
Will you abandon these rituals, Inquisitor? Think carefully.
She says that
There is
whenever
no
you get too
return
close
once
to the
we leave
hole.
after the Templars.
Shut up!
'Tis not what I expected. What was this chamber used for?
Raging Kagers.
We're being watched.
Well, no shit.
Vernavis. You are unlike the other invaders. You have the features of those who call themselves Elven. You bear the mark of magic, which is familiar. How has this come to pass? What is your connection to those who first disturbed our slumber?
We hates them, precious.
They are my enemies, as well as yours.
I am called Abelas. We are sentinels, tasked with standing against those who trespass on sacred ground. We wake only to fight, to preserve this place. Our numbers diminish with each invasion. I know what you seek. Like all who have come before you, you wish to drink from the Vira Belasan.
The place of the Way of Sorrows. He speaks of the well.
It is not for you. It is not for any of you.
So, you're elves from ancient times, before the Tevinter Imperium destroyed Arlathan.
The Shemlin did not destroy Arlathan. We Elven warred upon ourselves. By the time the doors to this sanctuary closed, our time was over. We awaken only...
And this is casually dropped, but it's a pretty big bombshell as far as supposed Theta's history goes.
We endure. The Vira Belasan must be preserved.
What is this Vira Balasan exactly?
It is a path. One walked only by those who toiled in Mithal's favor.
He speaks of priests, perhaps.
More than that, you need not know.
Our people have lost everything. They need you. They could learn from you.
Our people? The ones we see in the forest, shadows wearing Valisleen. You are not my people.
We got
You
told.
have invaded our sanctum as readily as the Shemlin.
We knew this place was sacred. We've respected it as best we could.
I believe you. Trespassers you are, but you have followed rites of petition. You have shown respect to Mithal. If these others are enemies of yours, we will aid you in destroying them. When this is done, you shall be permitted to depart. And never return.
This is our goal, is it not? There is no reason to fight these sentinels.
Consider carefully.
Yeah, I think they've been through enough shit.
Yes, but you may also need the well for your own.
You can refuse twice, but we're gonna go
I
with them.
accept your offer.
You will be guided to those you seek. As for the Vira Belasan, it shall not be despoiled, even if I must destroy it myself.
No!
Morgan!
God damn it, Morrigan. Take a quick look around. Some pretty badass mosaics. And these murals painted. I assume those are supposed to be elves riding Hala. Oh, those are pretty badass looking for Hala. This is closed. We'll actually unlock that shortcut from the other way around. I cut it out though. We've already been here. Can't open that door at all.
This would be our guide.
Mytholinast.
That's helpful, since Morrigan chased off on her own.
She seeks to protect the Well of Sorrows.
She turned into a bird.
It would have been funnier if she turned into a giant spider like in Origins. Now we can follow our nice lady guide there. But we're not going to do that. We're going to head up into this door here. And the Sentinels are fighting Red Templar. This will happen several times throughout the temple. And you can help out your new bros, which is what we're doing since these guys are barely a fucking speed bump at this point.
looks untouched.
You have any idea how much this place is worth?
We did not come to cart off the last of elven glory.
I'm just saying.
How insensitive, Bull. And a codex entry on Mythal herself. It's really rude of you, Bull, to suggest that we should loot this place. Longbow of the Griffin shoots 3 arrows. It's an interesting bow and pretty good. Especially for just a pickup.
I believe she would prefer that we remain close.
Just a quick look
And
around.
stop stealing shit, probably. And, oh god, Veilfire. That's a pretty badass mosaic. It's presumably Fenharel. Stealing more shit. And this switches here if you didn't ally with the Sentinels, so you can get through the damn temple. Take care of a minor problem. I'm not sure what caused that to go off. A corpse, I guess. And that door there is actually our final destination, but we're gonna go meet up back with our guide. Pick up a rune. Jesus, hurry up, lady. I got places to go.
The Sentinels are holding off the Red Templars.
They're dying faster than they wanted to.
Wir sumiel.
And if you come back with your guide, she opens up this door for you where there's a room with some shit in it. Alright, that's going to do it for this episode of Let's Play Dragon Age Inquisition. Join us again next time where we see what's on the other side of that door.